เขาเรียกพันธุ์อะไรคะ
เรียกลิงกังครับ
ลิงกัง อ๋อลิงกัง
Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Beard. Today, very briefly, let's talk about strongly held beliefs and why you encounter a retail optometry establishment that refuses to engage in this idea that your myopia is not some genetic condition. And I will keep this super short. Anecdote that if you know me for a while, you probably already heard. My dad is a physician and he loves statins. He believes statins will prevent him from having a heart attack, and he's very upset that I won't take statins, even though there's plenty of evidence now that diet is going to be much better for you. And if you want lower cholesterol numbers, which you may or may not, you can do that by diet. I have done it by diet. I'm not saying I don't know anything about nutrition. This is just an example. He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to engage in the dialogue because he believes that statins are the answer and there's no conversation. Because, as far as I can tell, I believe it seems that a lot of how we construct our reality is by assessing things, figuring out what we think is true, and then that's done. That is part of our truth, right? If you start changing that around, it's really easy to lose touch with reality. If you have tried psychedelics, you know what I'm talking about. Generally speaking, I think you cannot just upset or change deeply held beliefs without starting to question all your other deeply held beliefs, which would lead you down the rabbit hole of potentially losing your mind. I think there's a protective mechanism built into our head that says, no, I'm not changing this. And now if you go to the idea of optometrists or ophthalmologists, having believed this since they went to school, maybe 20 years ago, right? And how many thousands of people have they told it's genetic and you can't change it? You're not going to change that person's mind. This is not a logical debate. This is a pillar of belief that defines their reality, right? And that's why I've kind of gone from poking in optometry and trolling them a lot and calling them all kinds of probably appropriate names to just accepting that that is how it is, right? And I'm trying to be kind with people and trying to accept that this is how they roll, right? There are new ideas, there are different ideas. You just wanting to fix your eyesight may have a different priority, may have a different insight. You may have the benefit of a more open mind, so you can come to other conclusions. I could be wrong, but this is kind of why I'm thinking why they're so continually opposed. And unless we open a dialogue on the lines of you're still right and here's some additional new insights, maybe, right? Who knows? Anyway, that's it for this tiny little nugget of questionable wisdom. See you in the next one.